Gunfreaknation. This is the President TElectrik, and today is Saturday, the 18th. In a couple of days, Trump will be back in office, and hopefully, man, he can get this country back on track. Because for the last 4 years, we had some anti-American, well, I can't even call them Americans. What Biden and Harris did to this country, they hate us. Who else leaves the borders wide open for 4 years, letting any and everybody come into this country, including the terrorists that I will be talking about later on in this video? Trust me, there are terrorist cells deep embedded into this country, and they just waiting on the word. They're gonna make 9/11 look like a small, operation. What they got prepared. Trust me, Gunfreak Nation. Listen, Biden and Harris, they hated this country. They did everything in their power to sabotage this country and make it unstable. No, will you shut the hell up? Damn, he must be in heat or something. But anyway, Gunfreak Nation, listen. They did everything in their power to make this country unstable by allowing the border open, looking out and taking care of everybody else but us American citizens, giving billions and trillions of dollars over there for that Ukraine. And man, I'm glad that he is gone. Good riddance. But we still got corny ass sanctuary cities like that funky ass mayor that's in Chicago talking about, and the governor too of Illinois. They talking about when Trump start deporting people, they talking about they gonna have their police, the Chicago police, to potentially arrest the ICE agents who was going after these criminals. They're going after the criminals. First and foremost, they over here illegally already. And number two, we're talking about, I ain't shitting on nobody that came over here to try to have a better life. But there's steps to this. It's a process to this. Okay? And then I'm mainly talking about the savages. It's enough we already dealing with American-born savages, like the savage that came from Texas, that went to New Orleans to do that terror attack. But we talking about the ones that crossed the border, that they let in. Trust me, they talking about obstructing Trump, stopping him from doing what the American people voted him mainly in the office for to do, is to get the country back on track. And part of getting the country back on track is getting rid of all the illegals, especially the illegal savages. You know what I'm saying? To get rid of those that crossed into this border. Baby, that drink good, that Gunfreak do. Listen, man, y'all brace yourself, because something is about to happen. And I think they waiting on Trump to take office for it to go down, man. See, I'm going to tell you something. This government, especially up under Biden, but really up under all of the presidents, we go all around the world and we instigate and stir up and meddle in other people's affairs, other countries, other governments' affairs. And we don't have a problem destabilizing another country if we don't like the regime or their president. We don't have a problem destabilizing them. We try to force our real life on them. So when you do backhanded, sneaky shit like that, don't be surprised if we are hated. But see, the thing of it is, when the chickens come home to roost, they don't care who they attack as long as it's American. And we may be disagreeing with how the president and our government handle things, but they don't see it that way. You know, they just hate us because we're American. And that's why I say, brace yourself, prepare yourself, and get ready for the fight. Because it's about to go down. It's about to happen. And you need to be ready. Be ready to see something that's unparalleled to any other terrorist attack that you have ever seen. And I'm not trying to fearmonger, but my sources are already telling me it can go down and happen anywhere, anytime. And I ain't talking about the Janet Jackson song. Okay? We got to be ready, Gun Freak Nation. We have to be ready. All right? We're facing some dark days, some dark times. It's happening. And so many people got their head in the sand. And you know what? I'm at the point now, listen, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But don't come a knocking when them terrorists get to rocking. You feel me? Don't come knocking and begging, T, please let me in, let me in. You was right, let me in. Let me in. You got the guns to help me. Let me borrow one of your guns. You better get the hell out my face. You better get the hell out my face. Hell no, I'm not loaning you no gun. You don't have 4 years to get up off your ass and purchase you a gun and train with that gun and get the mind set. And if you refuse to do it, see, the thing over there is Gun Freak Nation, they laugh at people like us. They call us paranoid, crazy, they think we gonna do some type of attack. It's going down, y'all. It ain't no if, it's when. And you need to be prepared. You need to stock up on your food. You need to stock up on your medicals, your supplies, ammo. And you ain't got to have a whole bunch of guns. Them motherfuckers just going to be, you ain't going to be able to take all that if you have to go on the run. All you need is 1 or 2 good guns, reliable. And I'm telling you, man, I cried thinking about all of the possibilities of what they gonna do, and innocent people will be unalived, and it's a shame that there's so many sheep out there that's just waiting to be slaughtered. I'm telling you, Gun Freak Nation, don't be that sheep. Stand up, stand proud, stand tall, and be ready to defend yourself. Don't depend on no police. Don't depend on no National Guard, none of that. Because I'm telling you, when the shit hits the fan, you ain't going to be able to rely on nobody but yourself. You're going to be surprised who you think your friend, and they're not really your friend when the shit really hits the fan. The only person that you can depend on is yourself. Remember that. Remember that. Because I'm telling you, them terrorist cells, they are already here. And don't worry about, everybody making a big deal. I told y'all, evil has no borders. The first terror attack on the first day of 2025 of the new year, this motherfucker from Texas. Okay? American. That don't mean nothing nowadays. Okay? It don't. It don't mean a damn thing. An evil person with hatred in their heart can be anybody. Okay? It could be anybody. Don't people think of terrorists, they think of the Middle East or somebody coming over from there. Nah. And that's where they're going to get you. That's how they're going to get you off guard, because you're looking at whoever that came across that border, which, trust me, they did cross that border, but some of them is already here and they was born here. Okay? We got to look beyond race, religion, because I'm going to tell you something right now, damn it. Evil comes in every shape, in every form, every religion. It's just the way it is. That's what makes it even more scarier and more deadly and dangerous. I want to know, Gunfreak Nation, in the comments. I want to know. Are you ready? Are you savage ready? Are you savage ready? Because we live in a country right now where all these blue states and blue cities, they hate Trump. They hate him. They trying to obstruct him from, let that man do his job. What idiot will give people that don't even supposed to be here, that crossed over illegally? And I ain't being hard on them, I'm just saying, I'm talking about the criminal element. Man, make that make sense. I'm going to tell you something. Some of them crazy Democrats, man, them liberal Democrats, man, they stand for everything ungodly. And them motherfuckers is ready to, they ready to unalive somebody for what they believe in. I'll be damned. That's a hell of a slap in the face to have a motherfucker that don't even supposed to be here, that's crossed over the border illegally, and they getting more benefits and rights than we are, and we born here? Come on, man. These fucking Democrats, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That's what they want. They want to see pictures and video of people being rounded up and sent back to try to make Trump look bad. They talked about, well, you breaking up families. Well, what about the 350 to 500,000 children that vanished, that just disappeared at the border? Where's the outrage and uproar over that? Huh? They want to have it their way. And if they can't get their way, they don't have a problem trying to force it through violence. You don't believe me? Look at the George Floyd riots. Look at all that when they allowed the police station to be burnt down. Look what happened in Portland, Seattle with Chops or Chad when they took over a whole entire neighborhood that was a police-free zone. No police was allowed to enter. And the governor was with that dumb shit. And during that time period, the crime went up, rapes, people unaliving, sexual assaults, all that shit happened up under that. These are the type of dangerous people we are dealing with. People, wake the fuck up and get armed up now. Make it make sense. Never before have we ever been in a situation where it's been this dire, it's been this dreadful, it's been this dangerous. And I'm telling y'all now, brace for it and be prepared for it. If you ready, then guess what? You ain't got to get ready. Okay? It's coming. And y'all need to be ready for it mentally, physically, and prepared with your funky town senders, because they're going to try you. Okay? They want us to be slaves. It's a lot of stuff happening in the world right now. From these drones, UFOs, and can't nobody tell me that it ain't no UFOs, because I saw one back in 2016, but I'm not going to go there tonight. I'm going to dedicate a whole video to that experience. But yes, brace yourself and get ready. It's about to happen. And hopefully that man will be safe during the next 4 years. They can keep him safe, because he has a lot of enemies, and a lot of enemies, even though I'm talking about foreign enemies, it's a lot of enemies right here in the homeland that was born and raised here that don't like him. Okay? It's the nature of the beast, man. It's the nature of the beast. We, as God-focused, righteous people, law-abiding people, we have a duty. Y'all, we got a duty. We have a duty to stand up and fight against tyranny and fight against the evil demons that's trying to take over, that has been running the country the last 4 years. Yeah, I'm going to call it for what it is. Who else do all of the stuff to destabilize this country, fuck this country up, and, good riddance, okay? Gunfree Nation, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I need y'all to take me, just take the situation for what it is, which is serious. Okay? It is serious. It's serious. I love you. I need y'all to stay armed. I need you to stay responsible with your firearms. Get mentally prepared. I need you to stay, most importantly, besides being armed, righteous, man. You got to be righteous. Okay? You got to be righteous. And you have to be ready to send that low-down, snake in the grass, demonic savage to Funky Town. I love you, Gunfreak Nation. Salute. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And we in for the long haul, baby. We in for the fight. Love you, Gunfreak Nation. Salute.